my mom found her breast cancer herself. She was supposed to get a mammogram in November, and with new job and new insurance, she put it off. And then that December, beginning of January, she found her own lump. She went to the doctor, and it was about the size of a ping pong when they first saw it. By the time she had her surgery, which was less than 3 weeks later, the size they saw pre-surgery was about the size of a grapefruit. And as soon as they cut into her, they realized that it had metastasized. It had exploded all throughout her right breast. And so they took even more tissue than they were expecting to take. And they found when it metastasized, they take nodes as well. And they went and they took 4 nodes, and all 4 of them had cancer. So they knew that it was a little bit within her lymphatic system. And so she had a trial chemotherapy for the whole summer. It lasted 4 months, so it was a really long chemo, and it was a really long trial, but she got a smaller dose than most people got. So she got it every 3 weeks as opposed to every month and a half with a huge dose. She got it every 3 weeks with a smaller dose. So she only really got sick the first day. The first chemo, she threw up the whole day, and then the next chemo, after 24 hours, you wouldn't even know she had it. It was amazing. It was remarkable. 3 years later, almost to the date, she was getting a massage, and the massage therapist found a lump on her neck. And so she went back into the hospital, and they decided to run more tests, and they found that she had metastatic breast cancer in her bones, and that's all they knew at that time, that it was just in her bones. It was on her hip, it was on a rib. In fact, it had broken a rib, and it was on 2 other ribs. And then she was looking for trials and got into a trial, and later found out that the breast cancer had spread to the spinal fluid in her back, and then the fluid around her brain, which was causing migraines, which is how they even found that it was in her spinal fluid and her brain fluid, was that it was causing migraines. My mom was really, really sick, and I don't think anybody knew until the week my mom went into the hospital that she was really, really sick. She had more energy and more life than anyone I've ever met. She had as much energy as 5 people while undergoing heavy amounts of chemo. So I think that says a lot about my mom. But I think the most significant thing that I can think of with my mom's cancer was that I found out I was pregnant 2 weeks before my mom found out that she had cancer the second time. And Judah was born 2 weeks before my mom passed away. So my mom got a grandbaby, a wedding, all within the last year of her life. The things that she wanted more than anything else in the entire world. She got to see those things. Cancer didn't take that from her. My mom had just turned 49 when she found her first lump, and she was 3 months away from being 53 when she passed away.